It's been a few months. I'm back on the West Mendip Way today, walking the final few miles from Draycott towards Wells, most of it anyway. I'm going on towards Priddy at the minute, and I go down through Ebbor Gorge, Wookey Hole. I'll probably turn around that point and do a circular walk. It's probably about 7 or 8 miles from here to Wells, and I'm going to do a 50-mile circular walk. So I'm currently walking around this hollow in the hillside called Batcombe Hollow. This is the former line of the West Mendip Way. Used to come up this way until a couple of years ago when it changed. It's one of the worst climbs I've known in this area. Absolutely brutal, unforgiving. Goes on and up and around. What the route does today is it goes straight across the top here, top of this valley, between, where's that? That way would be Ebbor Gorge, and this way would be Draycott Sleights Nature Reserve, which we're going through shortly. Then from there it's a fairly level walk over towards Priddy and the plateau. Quite a good view down the valley from here. You've got the Somerset levels before me. Then over here is Nyland Hill. Did a walk there, I think it was last year on the video. So Draycott Sleights is a National Nature Reserve. I believe the West Mendip Way is redirected through there after public access was granted through there a few years ago. If you explore the area further, you'll find some shallow caves, that kind of thing. It's quite interesting. I had most of last week off Christmas, or for Christmas. Only worked for one day. I spent a few days on my own, a few with people. Some quite good days, some not so good days. It's kind of how it goes really, but it's really tough at times. And I've got friends I've known for a few years who are barely there anymore. It's really hard living on your own. It's like everyone's slowly burning out mentally. We're all exhausted, we're all tired. I mean, I'm hoping to change my working hours soon, drop to a 4-day week doing 4 10-hour days, hopefully. It's one idea I've got for helping myself. So over there you've got Draycott Sleights, I just walked through. Good view back down towards the levels. And I'm slowly marching on towards Priddy, across this plateau. It's quite breezy now up on the higher ground. I'm entering Priddy very soon. I'm going to pass through there, pass the village green, carry on down the road towards, where are we going? Ebbor Gorge. Go down through there, into Wookey Hole, and then turn around just past there, I think. I was thinking about how one of the reasons I walk so much these days is because it's a way of passing the time. I can't entertain the idea of getting up, staying indoors all day, then going to bed. I'll get mad doing that. I've tried it, believe me. But I used to enjoy walking a lot more than I do these days. But it's not the same as it used to be. I'm not quite sure why. Just walked past Ebbor Way's farm campsite, which is a pretty convenient campsite right by the West Mendip Way. I'm still heading towards Ebbor Gorge. Probably going to stop there for something to eat as I go and carry on down to Wookey Hole. There are some steps ahead of me going down through the gorge that are pretty intense going up them. Large steps. Yeah, I've been up them quite a few times. That's always a challenge. Good for the cardio, they say. Just been up to Arthur's Point, the hill behind me. I've now left the West Mendip Way. Beyond here it carries on for about 2 miles through Wells. It goes through the blue school grounds onto the cathedral. So now I'm going to turn ahead of myself, going uphill towards Priddy again. I'm following the Monarch's Way for a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going straight ahead up onto the ridge you can see before me. I'll have lunch up there and then carry on through Priddy. I've just passed back through Priddy, back on the Mendip Way, going towards Draycott. I should be there within the hour hopefully, before darkness. It's been a good walk actually. I'm glad I came here. And it means now my Mendip Way series is complete, for the west part anyway. I may come back here one day and do the East Mendip Way, going towards Froome, but we'll see. There's no need for it right now, no pressure. I had a revelation at lunchtime as well, because I was sat on this hill overlooking the city, the towns of Wookey Hole and Wells. Anyway, sat there looking over these places, and these couples kept walking past me. Couples of small families, that sort of thing. Normally I see that I feel quite resentful on my way and feel quite envious because they're things that I want, not really had myself. But this time I sat there thinking, watching them go past, and my brain went click. I thought, what if instead of being envious, I say to myself, I'm pleased for them and what they have, and I try and view it that way. So ever since then I've been saying to myself, when I see a couple, I say, I'm pleased for them and what they have. I really am. A way of thinking more kindly towards others and kind of a bit more kindly within myself as well. But like I'm saying, not too far to go now. It is quite cold up on this higher ground, a good 2 or 3 degrees lower than elsewhere. Again, a good day for it. So the old route of the West Mendip Way carries on down this path, then down a road, downhill to the main road on the A371. I'm going that way now, but the new route, thankfully, cuts all that out and stays along the path here through Draycott Sleights Nature Reserve as I walked this morning. And this therefore concludes my West Mendip Way walking series. Hope you enjoyed following it along. Thank you for watching as well. I will see you again soon on a brand new video, and take care until then.